But today we start the new season with an AFC West division battle right out of the gate, as it'll be the Aviators of Honolulu taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Set to kick off.
And off we go from Las Vegas. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one. Down almost all the way to the 30. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A run straight ahead with Jeanty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Got his man. It's Thornton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 26-yard.
Carlson able to put this one through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week one. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
Intended for his Wiggins on the coverage.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That's to the running back, Jaden Blue. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now here's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. Right side, he has Johnston. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Mahomes to throw once more. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Short throw caught by Bowers. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Past the 20. Touchdown! A great play there. 49 yards. And the Aviators are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Mahomes will throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. On his own read, a give to Genty.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw.
That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go street. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll look to throw.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Once again, it's Genty.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 59 yards.
And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 2. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can hit.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Mahomes going to throw.
Pass hauled in by Johnston.
Complete to Quentin Johnston. A gain of 9 brings up third.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Third down and 6.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And a Honolulu first down.
Now Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there. 44 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Aviators have moved out in front.
The offense will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6.
16. Raiders 10. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started
as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Thornton. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Hawk 70. 60 Eagles. Check. Watch the 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
Daniel
Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16.
Raiders 17. Aviators 16.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 55 yards. And the Aviators will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they've got 2 for 2.
35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Go! Back to 60. Back to 60. 69 break.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Grant Delpit. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
There we go. Strike. Drop goal lead. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. Cut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. This time they stay on the ground. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there with now 3 week one touchdowns. And the Aviators are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
36. Raiders 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Butker set to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Come on, set, ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Rush in.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. 12 yards on the return that time. And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
47-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 2.
At the 45-yard
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Mahomes now to throw. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First down. First down on the Lulu.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jaden Blue there to make the grab. as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week one is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. This is Smith with the ground.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Genty.
And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number one, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
60 vices, 60 vices, Buffalo 18.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 3.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
The offense on third down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run forward with Genty. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. No. Me.
On the give, Genty. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Mahomes will do it himself. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now here's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
First down, Aviators.
Mahomes going to throw.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
and he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line.
A big play there. 44 yards.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And Mahomes will do it himself. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Hey, what's the back? What's the back? Check your crack. 19 Lion, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
19 tight.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Fight on these two. Yellow. Attack.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, 57 colors. 50 yellow. Hey, 43.
Now Mahomes. It's caught inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And Mahomes will do it himself. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
2nd and 4.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new